Still working on the, I had the little bottom from Crystal with the K, and she gave me all that stuff for being I got drawn for her member of the month, Crystal Crazy Yarny Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady. But I'm getting it. I just wonder if I'm going to have enough. Should be enough yarn for a small bag, and it's a small base, so it's coming along. It's kind of wonky, I guess, but I kind of had it too small to begin. I mean, it was folding in on itself, so I've had to increase. And now I think I'm finished with the increase, and then I just go up. But anyway, it was sitting right there. Let me find what Madonna sent me. Welcome to Sunday, the 22nd day of June, 2025. It is crazy the way the year is rolling along, but thank God, because we got a few more years of holy. Sorry. Don't let me go there. America's Kids Day. It's National HVAC Tech Day, and I looked it up, and that's heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. And World Rainforest Day, and the food holidays are onion rings and chocolate eclair. I like both those things. Hey, Carrie and the girls, and maybe boys. I think we just had girls over there, though, but let's play the Stampede song. Carrie, hey, darling, and all the Stampeder people. Now let me get off of that and see who is here. It's Romper Bumper Stomper Boo time. Yeah, that candle is out, and I forgot it. Froggy's here. We're going to be raiding the Twisted Fiber Friends after me as usual on Sunday, and it's going to be at Coco's. And there's the link. It's going to be at Coco's today. Hey, Reza. Hey, Carol from Wiltshire, England. Wish I was there. Smooch, smooch back. And Ashley Wester. Hey, darling. And Zach. What is wrong with our weather? He's in Canada. And they got, 101? They've been having crazy triple-digit temperatures, and we've been like, what was yesterday? It might have got up to 90, but it's been in the 80s. And the humidity hasn't been bad. And Shatika's here. Yes, Zach, I know you're at work, honey. It's okay. Thank you for dropping in and leaving your thummy. I see 17 pairs of eyeballs. We got that many thumbs. All right. Shatika says, howdy, y'all. Hey, Jeanette. Happy Sunday fun day. Yep. Y'all come to my house. You can be in a squirrel nest, or you just mean here. Bougie squirrel nesters, hello. Those are I don't call them lurkers, observers. I don't know. I think lurker is kind of a not so great connotation. Hey, what's in your cup? And what's on your hooks and or needles? I'm back to raspberry zinger because I already had that tea bag open. Box. So raspberry zinger and I think peach because I had opened like 2 different boxes. But I will get back to Miss Susan and Sunflower Ashley's wonderful twining raspberry lemonade. Yeah, watch y'all's temps. I see Nana Donna put hers She says it's been in the 90s in Georgia. It's coming. I'm pretty sure tomorrow, like the early part of this week is, it says tomorrow's high is near record down here on my computer. Let me see if I can get it. Today it is 91. The high will be 92. Tomorrow 97. Tuesday 99, and so on and so forth. Yuck. I used to love summertime. It was my favorite, pretty much my favorite season, although I've loved autumn forever because it's got, Halloween, Thanksgiving, before Christmas and all that. And I do. I really love all the seasons. I do get the winter blues, though. I could do with winter for a shorter winter. And it would be nice if we'd have more snow here in North Carolina. We hardly get snow anymore, and we used to. So we know the climate be changing. Silent listeners, squirrel observers. Yes, Mara. That's it. And Mara has a youngin' who turned 21 on Friday, and I didn't see her say that. So, and Samuel's in Texas melting, bless his heart. Belated happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Samuel. Happy birthday to you. Ooh. I'm trying to find and many more. Did you tell I was looking for something? Can't find my bell. It was on the floor. Sam found the name of, was it Rockabye Baby? Name of that Jerry Lewis movie I was thinking about. I thought you'd like the heat, nice and chilly here. Oh, trying to Zach. And Sam says, morning all to the chat. Hope you're all well. Yes, me too. Wish for you all. And Sandra and her lips and the rest of her are here. Howdy, to you too, Sandra, darling. And there's McCary, Yarny Elephant. And there's Ruth, Yarn Therapy. Hey, sweetie. And Leslie coming from with the Stampeders coming in. There's Carrie saying Elephant Stampede. And there's Little Carrie or Jet and Carrie. And Ruth said it's cute. Talk about this. It will be, I think. I don't know how to. Y'all got any ideas for handles? Usually I just make the handles within the bag, Maybe I'll find one around here in a minute. But you know what I do. Just skip some. Just do a chain of like 40 for the handle and skip like 20. And make it within the bag. Like Bod did on her Delilah bag. That was the first bag tutorial that I followed. And now I just go rogue, and that's bags are kind of crazy. Ain't kind of, they are. Susan's here saying happy Sunday. My Susan Vincent, our sweet sunflower Ashley's mama. Give her a squeeze, a gentle squeeze for us. Sandra says it'll be a beautimous purse bag. Thank you, Sandra, darling. And Nana Donna's here. I mentioned her temperature earlier. She says she's working on a mosaic blanket, drinking cranberry juice, sitting here with baby girl, her little cupcake. And Scandalous says, I love onion rings. She's down in Louisiana. I bet it's getting mighty hot down there. And I know the humidity is like, forget about it. Nana Donna says hello to everybody in chat. How y'all doing? She's here in her little bus. And Soila, hey, my darling, how are you? And Mama Inez. Hey, Miss Inez. How you squirrels? How you squirrels hanging? You think you might have messed something up, Donna? What you mess up? In your little bus? I was wondering what that was. And Soila was dancing to the music, to the elephant stampede. Nana Banana, ask me your questions here. I think you've been trying to do that and I've been missing them. The reason it says that I joined YT in 2016 or whatever it was, is that's when I had an account. I had a channel. Everybody has a channel that has an account. All of you with names here that are talking, y'all got channels. You may not put content on it. And that was the thing. I didn't put content on my channel until 6 years, May 17th it was. And I started crocheting just about maybe 6 months before that, maybe. And the reason I did was, even though knit is in my channel name, that's what I mostly did. But most of my friends, some of them were bistitchual, meaning, knit and crochet. But a lot of them were crochet only. So I wanted to learn to crochet. And yeah, I learned from YT, from looking at tutorials, mainly I think Bod to begin with. And then kind of went out and about. But Bod does have some really great tutorials. Now, whatever else I missed, ask me. That's Nana Banana. I wanted to know those things. Hey, Jill Fountain. Scandalous Sandra said weather manipulation, right? Maybe it's all them drones stirring up Mother Nature. And Nana says, I'll be in the squirrel's nest and have you on my TV. Love y'all. Thank you for being here. Tell everybody I said, hey, up in that squirrel's nest. I did a while ago, but somebody else may have come in. Yep, Donna said, I said this a while ago, but get it out. It's been in the 90s here in Georgia. It's 94 today. Donna said she was outside crocheting, but she just came in. She's been in here since this morning when she had her coffee. Hey, Angela Wright. It's great to see you back, sweetheart. I miss you when you're not here. She's doing fine. Me too, except for bathrooming. Y'all know I'm having a problem. This Tuesday will be 2 weeks. Y'all just pray that insurance will pay for the daggone steroids. That's what I need. That's what helps me. But I think that's what got me started on gaining weight again. I hate that, but I can't be living like this. I feel like I can't go to sleep when I wake up to soiling myself. It's gross. And I don't know whether this is gross too, but I think I was on, I was on with Rosalie and Michelle Schleeper and Noni May, that group that comes on every night at 7 bells Eastern at one of their houses. I was talking about, surely somebody's invented, and I didn't say this, but it's true, a rear view mirror on the toilet seat that flips up so you can make sure you've cleaned yourself properly without having to, look at the toilet paper. I hate that. I just use too much toilet paper because I ain't going to wipe it and look at it. I know it's gross, TMI and all that, but rear view mirror ain't that funny. Literal. And Rosie looked it up on Amazon, and I think there are. I said, well, you could just get a mirror and stick it on Hot glue it on there. Ruth, is terrible. It's just awful. It don't hurt. That's one good thing. But also the bad thing is you don't know when you got to go. So you just, when I'm up, I just go every hour or so. I take 2 Lasix a day, so I got to pee a lot anyway. So I'll just go and do my thing. Oh, Ellen says don't miss her blocking vid, peeps. Just saying. Time. She got the timer up there, so we might want to make sure we get that. Rear view, I know. Sola says she doesn't like the term lurkers either. She prefers observers. And there's Mara saying, hey, Granny, hey, squirrels. Ruth says iced coffee and Juan's cow. That's what's in her cup, what she's working on. And there she said the silent listeners and squirrel observers. And Sandra says she be snarking or swatching. Sandra's crazy. She was on earlier this morning, a little pop-up. She had done some Nightbot commands. I ain't even got Nightbot. I don't even think Nightbot's employed. Because I ain't done none of the commands. I don't know what I'm doing. I need help. Which Mara has offered to help me and several other people. I just got to take them up on it. Susan said high of 77 today. Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. Leslie says 75. Oh no, but with fire all over until it cools down again like always. Where are you, Leslie? And Ruth says 92 with the heat advisory in Conway, Arkansas. Hey, Gracie. And Jaxie May's up there. She says she's always in the bougie squirrel nest. And Ganny Johanna. It's probably Joanna, but I like to say Johanna. And she says, hey to all of us. Sola says, happy birthday to Samuel. Yes, 21. And he's down in Texas, melting. Ellen says, hey to everybody. Terry's here. Hey, girl, hey. And Mikael. Hello, my dear. I hope you're well. And let's see. Sola says, Sandra and her lips. I hope Sandra has her lips. Yeah, she got her lips. And Terry's telling folks. Everybody's telling each other howdy. Noe, hey. It's been a minute since I saw you too. I'm doing all right. How you? Howdy do back. Sandra says her lips are currently wrapped around some pizza. Yum. That sounds good. What's on that pizza? Besides your lips. And Sola says, Froggy, I got the links. Thanks. Yes, it's Coco's. Miguel said, this past week I put out so many videos. I may take this week off from making any. There you go. And let's get over. I got to remind myself to get over to Miguel's. I did. Was it last week? Yeah, I may not have commented on all, but I did look at some of them. And Sola says, Sandra, you're so funny. Pizza yummy. Yes. Miguel is in Texas. He says it's 91 here with a real feel of 97. Sola says, Mama's waving back, GrannyDee. Hey again, Miss Inez. Carol's telling folks, hey. Gracie's telling folks, hey. Mara says, thank you for the birthday serenade. I'm going to play it for him. Okay. I'm sure he'll be too excited. But that's sweet. Noe says her mom and she got their passport photos taken today, and mine looks like a mugshot. I've had one passport before in my lifetime because y'all know I went to England a couple of times, Scotland once. I'd love to go back. I love it over there. Love it. I'd love to visit Ireland too. And you know, when I got my passport way back then, it was like 1998-ish. Yeah. It was only like $20, probably. What is it now? Over 100? But it did last 10 years. Kids didn't last that long. And my eldest daughter, got her passport as well. She was really the one that got invited, and then I was kind of an afterthought. It was a school thing. Ellen says her goal is to be bistitual someday. Well, that would be good. And Granny Joe is telling Sola to tell her mom, hola. And Sola put up Bag of Days link. Sola is great. I call her Z sometimes. Lana Nana says, what kind of 70s music do you like? I love it, but rock mainly. Yeah, rock. The 70s, that was the decade as far as I'm concerned for music. Yes, yes. Lacey Lavender. She says, shalom, everyone. Shalom back, sweetheart. Says they've been manipulating the weather for decades. Probably so. And Sola said, Granny Joe, I just did, and Mom waved at the screen. Ruth says, I'm sorry. Oh, she already said that she's sorry. She hoped I got better soon. And Sola said, I agree about the weather manipulation. I already said that. Get a bidet, Granny. I ain't got the money, but I should. I should, with all the problems I have back there. My youngest daughter has one. Maybe my oldest too. But yeah, they say that's the thing. Use baby wipes after the I do. I even use the flushable ones. Is it from Cottonelle? I think it's from Cottonelle. And there's Ellen where she said, don't miss her blocking vid, peeps. Just saying. And there's the hourglass. I think that's what that is. So it says toilet paper rearview mirror. And she was laughing. And Nana Donna said, oh, my gravy, that would be good. I mean, I wouldn't want to see the sight, but it'd be kind of necessary. A bidet would be more civilized, I'm sure. Granny Joe said she just came off a 12-day run of prednisone and put on 4 of the 28 pounds she had just lost over the past 2 months. Oh, my gosh. I used to be on prednisone. Thank you, Johnny. Oh, my gosh. Look at Johnny B's hair. Look at his rug. He keeps his hair real short. It almost looks bald, but he says he just keeps it real short. Thank you so much, darling. I owe you a thank you. Remind me, there are no truly flushable wipes, despite what they say on the label. Be careful you don't. Yeah, a lot of the times I will, even though they say flushable. I have flushed some, but I try not to do that too much. There's my Michelle Sleeper. Carol showing us she's been a member for 8 months. And she says she can't believe it's 8 months already, right? And I didn't look up the next Nutty Buddy. So y'all all Nutty Buddies of distinction today. You're not lurking, you're an observing squirrel, Johnny. Go up in the bougie squirrel nest. Let's see if I can just... Oh, doggone. Okay, let me play these songs right quick. Howdy to everybody. I love you all. I may end up zooming past some. We'll see how far behind I am. All right. Thank you, Johnny. And here's the member milestones. And thank you all for being nutty. The ones of you who are a member, I call y'all Nutty Buddies. Thanks to all of you. And thanks to all of you, even if you're not a Nutty Buddy, for being in the Squirrel Squad, for subscribing. All right. Let me look up here. Okay. Helen was laughing. Yeah, prednisone. I used to be on prednisone too. Ganny Joe, I know and I was on it for like months. And I was teaching. Some of my friends would go by and I'd just be like in a stare. Not good when you're supposed to be teaching. Leslie says, good idea for the rear view mirror or baby wipes, probably. Ruth, you have ulcerative colitis, so you understand. Yeah, mine's called microscopic colitis. It'll come out like microscopic nothing. It's awful. It's terrible. But I will say it doesn't hurt. But that's a good thing and a bad thing. Because you don't know. It just be coming. Miguel's having an MRI tomorrow to check on his brain condition and MRI on cervical spine to check the spinal. And I guess the rest of it's somewhere. Or just to check the spine. Not just. That's a big deal. Everybody pray for Miguel that all that comes out great. Or however it comes out, that it can be treated. A lot of folks are saying prayers, Miguel, or showing praying hands. And Sola said, ooh, wait a minute. Sola said she took night butts. Oh, shoot. I cannot control. I took Night Butt's job. He's on the unemployed list. Yeah. I'd like to make it easier on you and do it, but I just don't take. When insurance is declined, does your pharmacist or doctor submit a prior authorization? I've never known this to happen before, because before I had Blue Cross Blue Shield through work. Now, I got Medicare, and I've got the supplemental plan with Humana for, and I even pay extras, not that much, $30-some, but I only know that the gal at the doctor said it might take insurance anywhere from 24 to 72 hours, I think is what she said. And it's been since, Thursday? Crazy. San Diego is where you are, Leslie says. Y'all got pretty good weather there. Let's see. And Sola says, Miss Susan, that's what I do for my mom. What Susan say that I missed? Oh, about the prior authorization, yeah. And Miss Mara said she had a slice of Costco pizza the other night. Was it good? And Susan says, Miss Soila, we have to do that or they'll decline everything. Oh. Well, the doctor sent it in, and he's a specialist. I don't know. Lacey says, feels like 103 here, and she's in the AC, so I don't really feel it. Thank God for AC, right? who knows? Miguel said, Granny, you commented on the flock eating cold watermelon. Yeah, I did comment on that. Yeah. And I said untraditional food, non-traditional foods. Y'all, I do know words. They just don't come to me. Or I think I say one thing and then I listen to it and I say totally something else. Michelle, big hugs back, my darling. Michelle, my bell sleeper. I love hanging out with y'all. Nearly every night I go over there. So y'all come. Y'all can hop up on the screen. As long as you ain't naked and you be nice. Where you gonna be tonight, Miss Michelle? I think you said your house, but I can't for sure remember. I usually go up on the panel at least for a while. It's easier that way. I can still do my stuff and just, chat. We have a good time. So I said, yes, the 70s music rocks, don't it though? It does, it does. It did, and it does. Let's see. Nana Donna said, Mama bird and baby birds are out there flying around. She's teaching them to fly. It's so adorable. Aw. And there's Johnny's super chat. Thanks so much. And that, did I call you Carrie? It was Sam that said there are truly no truly flushable wipes. Be careful so you don't get a block blue next time. And there's Carol's member milestone. And there's Sula asking Michelle about where they're going to be tonight. She already asked. Come on, chat. Ooh, like I want to. Oh, she said, Sam said took her 6 years and 3 very expensive plumber visits to learn that lesson about the flushable wipes. Ellen says, I agree, Sam. Never flush anything other than toilet paper. Yeah, Michelle said at her house. So that's 6 Central, 7 Eastern. I always just say 7 Eastern because that's what time it is for me. But they are probably in Central Time. Same difference. Ellen said, Sam, a.k.a. hooking for Lala. I miss Sam saying, looking for Lala. Lala as in Laura, as in, oh my gosh, Z Zelda NRJ3 is here. What? She says she's still here avoiding going outside. Ice is true. Don't get me started on the prayers. He's not my prayers. That is so wrong. It is so, so wrong. Zelda is in California. And she's a light brown girl. And that just ain't right. It ain't right. It ain't right. She says ICE is taking all the brown folks, legal or not. I know. I just think they take the easiest ones to get. They ain't after the darn criminals. I'm so tired of all that mess. And then the bombing of Iran last night. Oh, don't get me started. Don't get me started. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, Lordy. I lost my chat. Where'd it go? There it is. Y'all pray for everybody in this country, especially those that are not Caucasian. It's awful, 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 and I hate it. I wish we had Obama back. And I like Biden was fine with me. All right, let me get off that. And then Lacey said, the last time I took prednisone, oh, shoot, it skipped again. It made her feel weird after one, and I threw them away. Wow. It does make you gain weight, for sure, for sure. It does. And it even talks about you get a moon face. Well, that's because you gain weight all over. Crazy stuff. Sam says, Ellen, you should automatically get Lala's spot for, yeah, they're talking about Mad Mimi's. The hooker versus hooker. Lala's spot for November. She said she will be away again then. I guess that's what y'all talking about. Kristen F. Hey, sweetheart. Lacey said, oh my gracious, you got a list. You sound like Miguel. She has ulcerative colitis, inflammatory bowel disease on top of RSD, CRPS, and Hashimoto's disease. I'm always sick and in pain. It's been 37 years living with RSD, CRPS, and it went full body long ago. Oh, gosh, honey. Well, honey, prayers, 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 and more prayers. Everybody, please add Lacey to your prayer list. So this is no worries, Granny. I'm fine. I enjoy helping. Well, you sure do the best job ever. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. And Ellen said, Sam can't wait to see what they come up with either. And Sam says, looking forward to it. Should be a hoot again. I've got to start watching that. I have not been following it. And Sandra says, yeah, for sure. She says, Sola, you deserve an Oscar for all you do. She does. Q Linda's in the house. Quilty Crocheter. Chat jumping up and down. Hey, Tracy. Moonlight Crochet and Crafts. And Sandra said, oh, I could hop up today and finally put my face on. Yeah, you talking about over at Michelle's. Michelle, my belle. Please do. Come join us. Sam says, damn, Dee, I have to be both kind and dressed. Well. Dressed and kindly not. You ain't ugly. Sola says, woohoo, Sandra's coming up. I think she's talking about over at Michelle's tonight. Ruth said, I might pop up on the live at some point, then I promise to behave. You don't have to behave too much, but y'all know what I mean. Shoot, y'all know me and how I talk. Don't be no worse than that. Lacey says, Sola, I don't usually say anything about what I'm going through because if I did, I would never stop talking about it. Well, I know it helps to have our family and go to these chats and stuff, or even watch videos. It gets us out of our heads and off our stuff that's going on. Yeah, and Lacey said that too about don't flush any wipes. It's hard on the plumbing. Yeah. I have a garbage bag in the bathroom and I just throw I wear Depends all the time. And that gets expensive. People saying, hey to Zelda, the NRJ3. We don't often get her here. She is a lovely lady, wonderful friend. And it makes me sad that she got to hide. And all of my folks that are non-Caucasian, it just ain't right. It is not right at all. Yes, so the prayers for our country, for sure. We need it. We need it. Prayers for our country and prayers for the world. Yes. Zelda says, pray for us in South California. And yes, everywhere. But maybe especially over that way. Donna says, yes, it is so wrong. What he did is sad. Sad. He's going to be, and you know where, just burning for all eternity for all his evilness. Oh, well, let's just pray and get happy for right now. Zelda said she takes prednisone for her RA. Bless her heart, she has the worst rheumatoid arthritis. And she has a swollen face and swollen belly. Hey, Kimmy, honey. So prayers for our Zelda. Z in our J3. The other Z is our Sola. I've been calling her Z lately. Because I haven't been seeing our first Z in our J3 in a while. Lacey said, hi, Tracy. I was fixing something to eat and didn't see you say hi. Everybody says hi to one another. If you say hi to somebody and they don't say hey back, I hope you never get upset about that. It's simply because they probably working on something. They eating something, working on something, and they just didn't see it. Swilla said, did Juan go live yesterday? She didn't see anything. And I've been not going over to his house, and I do love him. Just don't get everywhere. Y'all, I told y'all I've been watching the short films on YouTube. Watch one called, it's kind of horror. Well, it is horror, but it doesn't show anything gruesome or bloody or anything. But anyway, see if insurance will pay for my Depends. That's an idea. Carry the yarny elephants in the squirrel nest. Okay, sugar. Let's do some RDAF if you want to. I know I was saying something else, but let's skip over to the RDAF. Here's Cousin Chipmunks. Bring on. Need to do the snake lips vid too. It's time to re-grease. I need to get lip stain, I guess, because this is expensive lipstick. It don't stay on. You see, I ain't hardly drank anything. Let's show the bougie squirrel nest too, since we got so many folks up there. Thanks so much again, Sandra, for doing all my vids for me. Your snake lips. Y'all saw I just greased them up. Hey, get up and let's do this dance. I know I usually save it for one of the Target things, but we need to get happy and get up and move it. And check out the squirrel looking at the bunny. My favorite, Sandra. And the snake lips. They all good though. Snake lips is your fave. I'm sure you've never done another one like that. Yarn barf, Christy. Hey, girl, hey. Leaving a thumbs up. Yes, everybody, please do. Got 39 in the house now. Can we get the thummies to match? Diane Major's here. Oh, no. Prayers for Diane Major. She is not feeling good, so she'll be lurking. That's okay. No worries about what time you come in. You come in when you come in. Yeah, pray for Diane. Not Lord, I called you Diana the other day. Diane. I usually call her Diane. She said it's okay. Stomach is... stomach is just feeling like it's on fire. Well, that ain't okay. And she said, oy vey. Pray for Diane's belly. Pray for all of us. Thank you. Sola said her mom was dancing too. That's great. Go, Miss Inez, go. I knew you would, Z Zelda. She loves that sexy bunny dance. Thank you for making me laugh. Good. We love you. They better not try to take my Z away. I have to go kick some ice tail. I just don't get it. I don't get how he's still in office. I don't understand how he was even allowed to run. Oh, well. If you want to talk politics, go to Val Jean's World. Y'all help me that go. What time does she go live? You don't mind that you're fond of it, Deni? Good. That's your own little Nicky name. Nicky name. Swola says, Diane, when I read Mom the comments, she waves at the tablet. So her mom is waving. Dago, my darling. Oh, she is watching the doggone ads. Hey, Debbie Graber. Hey, everybody. Y'all want to see some RDAF? Susan, who said, wait a minute. Lacey said, I could tell you GrannyDee, but you might not believe me. What's that? I'd believe anything you told me, darling. Val Jean's World is our VJ. And she talks political. We can talk political stuff. We can talk political stuff anywhere. It's just that not everybody, it's kind of like talking religion, you just try to stay away from those topics because you might lose some of your folks, but sometimes you just got to say what you got to say. And if folks don't like it, well, what can you do? But anyway, let's have some RDAF. Here is Great Nuts. Y'all smell so good. Somebody put on some patchouli, one of Granny's favorite scents, and mine too. Let's see what the yarn is for today. Bye-bye. 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 Didn't I get it? Now I forget. Since I get yarn from Mama G and Mark and Dee and them, Mama G and Rusty. But I think this came from Mama G, and I don't have any of the stuff, but I know it's over 700 yards, and is it not gorgeous? I think it's all superwash, but if it's not, then there's a little bit of nylon in it. And I don't know that it had a name, but it is Falliciousness. And anytime, really, it is gorgeous. And it is so sparkly. You might can catch a few sparkles on here, but nothing like it truly is. Soft, squishy, and just so much of it, and it's gorgeous. And I want to put everything on my hooks and or needles. Leslie says, hey to everybody she missed. Right, Sola? That is humongous. It is. Humongo. And I think it came to Ganny Joe first. And then Ganny Joe had to send it to me. Is that right, Ganny? Johanna? And this is Freya, Fine Hand Paints. And there's his patterns and more, la 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 la. And there's what it is, 100% U.S. merino, mulesing free, which means they don't harm the sheepies. And there's the rest of the info. Yarn bomb, fingering. The color is vintage. And these 200 grams, 786 meters, and that's 860 yards. And it's gorgeous. And I think I only have the one of these because that's plenty of yardage. Ain't it gorgeous? It's brown and it's the gorgeous Victorian rose colors that I call it. I loves it. Is it a good fingering? It ain't that kind of yarn. That kind of yarn is the what is it called? Expression Fiber Arts. Yeah, that's what it is. Confident fingering. And this is all the same deets, except the color is maple. There you go. Well, I might have two of each one of these. I don't know. Maybe it's something else I got to I'm pretty sure I might have two of each of these. I won't swear to it. Maple, maple. Ain't it gorgeous? Oh, no. I'll get it later. No, I better get it now or I forget it. Forget it. And this is one of my favorites at Hobby. I think the rest of this is Hobby yarn. Oh, Lordy, we ain't got about 6 more minutes. Winter Glow. And the cup, the name on this, they just have numbers, but I think they call it just like, even when you look for the cup, on the site, a lot of times you'll see the name, the yarn name, instead of just the number. But I think when you look these up, they just have the colors like sand and peach or pink or whatever this is. So Winter Glow, it has 51% wool, 49% acrylic. This is a 200 gram shape. Ball. It has 700 meters, which is 765 yards. And I guess that's it. Oh, it's made in Italy and not Twiki. Made in Italy. And the color number is 29. Color number 29. Coming at you. I've got several of those of different colors. I've got a couple of Dolce cashmeres, and they have already clearance. I think this is all gone. They clearance this out. Yarn bar, if you're making a bod poncho and you don't know what row I'm supposed to end on. Oh no. Finished the Dee poncho by Dee's Creative Hands. You finished it yesterday. Okay. Well, just finish it on whatever row you want to, girlfriend. That's what I do. Deni says, nice, Christy. Can't wait to see. Something to cherish, Diane says to Dago, and I miss what she said. See if I can see it. Hey, Barb. We are roasted in Wisconsin. Some cool weather, please. If I could send you some, I would. It's going to get hot here in North Carolina, too. You talking about my bracelet or somebody else's bracelet? Where's the guy that made these bracelets? What was his name? Cliff? I have not seen him around. But anyway, they got rid of the Dolce cashmere. It was so expensive, so expensive. I'm talking $60-some worth of expensive. And it's only got 10% cashmere, but it feels like way more than that. These look like baby colors to me. But I did get all the color I liked before it went away. And they did have it on a off sale, maybe more than that. But even half off of that still, still be pricey. Thank you. I do have quite the collection, don't I? Oh, Lordy. Johnny says, Diane, I found your pants under my seat, hon. They've been having a little rendezvous. On the knit and crochet girls. That's what we call the Michelle Sleeper and Rosalie and Noni Mace. It's funny. Oh, I don't know. Heart of Orion. That's it, Sam. Yes, he is still about, but not doing lives. He did do one about 3 to 4 weeks ago, though. Well, if you see him, tell him I said hello and I love him, and I have not taken off this bracelet since the day I put it on, and it still looks brand new. Love it, love it, love it. Anyway, wouldn't that make something pretty for baby? I did not read you any of the deets yet. Let's see. It's 200 grams, 770 meters, 842 yards, 65% wool, 25% polyamide, 10% cashmere, and it is a fingering #1. And here's a nuttin'. Oh, Lord, our time's just about done. Thank you, Angela. LSU, go. I said, bite me, Johnny. He probably will or did. Thanks, Angela. Thanks, everybody. Go LSU, yes. That's another Dolce cashmere. So you know I just read y'all the dates. But the color number, did I tell you the color number of that one? I don't know. I'll look. This is color #1. I don't think I did tell you. This is color #5. Color #1. It's gotten smushed. Doggone it. Let's see. And the last one I have today is this one. And it's a dahlia. I do believe. Yes, it is. Look at these colors. Look at the greens and the rose. Now, I didn't mean to flip you off there. Just trying to move fingers out of the way. Is that not gorgeous? Let's see, it's a number 2 sport weight. It has 874 yards, 800 meters. I already told you 2 sport weight. The color number is 11. 11. See, if you look these up, they'll have a name. Dago said, my neighbor made a rosary for my mother-in-law and also a wrist rosary for my NIY. She had both blessed this morning. Well, that's sweet. Is that what y'all talking about being cherished? Landon, Anna, did you get to ask me all your questions? Our time's up. Ooh, it's more than up. I already have the squirrel mobile gassed up, so if y'all just hang around after we end, it should take you right over to Coco's. Hey, Noni May, we'll see you tonight over at Michelle's. Love you all. Be sweet, don't be ugly. Boop, Betty, boop, boop, boop.